Hello humans, and welcome to another rambling morning. That's right, we got some seagulls out there, we got some ducks. Another beautiful morning out here. And let me walk away from this because I don't want the wind to crash our party here. And I want to talk to you about what I've been seeing. Not that I've been seeing much, guys. Look at that. Let me tell you something. I haven't had time to watch anything and everybody. I just can't get a sort of overview. I don't know who's fighting with who or who's doing what. Nor at this point, after changing so many diapers in the middle of the night, do I give a shit. I don't care. You know, at some point after losing so much sleep, I just, I just tired, with work and everything. But I mean, having this 3-day weekend off every week really does help, guys. And let me see if I can share my thoughts with you here about how hard we are working here for a company that doesn't do anything. I was thinking about this as I was scrolling through the feed, and I'm watching, people doing unboxings and you have the podcasts out there. See Saggy's out there doing her runs again, and everybody's talking about this console again. How much hard work is actually being put out there by everybody except Intellivision, right? Everybody except the people that are supposed to be working on this project. They're the only ones not working, including me, making this video. This is actually, taking some of my time that I could be doing something else, and I'm sitting here talking about this console that is never going to come out. And it's just a sense of community, I guess, people need, depending what your opinions are, which is cool, which is cool. A lot of people, focus on the games. I've never been about that because games, are subjective. A lot of people like shitty games. There's a lot of games that I like that people would think that they're pretty crappy, right? So I've never focused on, whether it's shovelware crap or whatever. People like playing different kind of games. I know people that are playing those those games still on the Nokia cell phones, right? I've seen them on the internet. So there's no accounting for taste, right? And that's it has to do with me. I like Japanese JRPGs that nobody gives a crap about. And, you might like some other things that people might find that are pretty crappy, right? So I've never criticized people for liking Intellivision AMICO games or the way they look. There's a couple of interesting ones there, interesting ones. What is this over here? What kind of ritual do we have going on here? This cult-like behavior. So there's no accounting for taste. But anyway, let me get back to it here. I'm just amazed by the amount of time and effort, right? And even somewhat creativity being devoted by a lot of people. I know a lot of people just focus on, the versus drama, right? But there are people still trying to talk about what this thing could be, what it couldn't be, about the AMICO home, and all that. And at this point, I started reflecting. I mean, did I ever see myself or this thing ending up like it is right here and like it is now? And the fact is that I didn't. I never thought we'd be talking about this. For some people it's been 5 years, some people 4 years, some people 3 years. No, I never thought about this. Gatoru's put out those games. They're amazing. I played them for a little bit when I had a chance. I played all of them. I was surprised how much I like Shark. I really was, guys. I was showing my son. He was playing Diablo 4, and I was showing him what I was playing, and he was like, "What the hell? What are you playing?" And I'm like, It's a big fish eating a little fish, right? And I played the Astro Smash, and it's pretty close to what you're going to get on that console. You know, I mean, it's better than the stuff that I've seen out of them. You know? But again, it's the community putting the effort out there. It's the community doing research on what's going on with Tommy, what's going on with the company, what's going on with the licenses, right? All these guys are doing it. I mean, if you really think about it, all they do, right? If you're Phil Adam, you just make a phone call. Hey, you know, let's set up this deal. You have a few phone meetings, and then you sign a contract, right? Maybe, I don't know, say you do it for a full week, 40 hours. Let's give it 80 hours. 80 hours is nothing compared to the amount of effort and content that all of you put out there. Whether it's drama, whether it's, you know, podcasts, whether it's, you know, shows, criticizing the company, against the company, it doesn't matter. It is nothing compared to the effort that you guys put out there. And that's the real amazing thing for me, that all these years after, even though I'm not putting the same amount of time that I used to, because I just can't, I just don't have the time. But I didn't see this going on for this long. By this time, I would have thought the console would be out, and, you know, people would be, you know, forgetting about it because, you know, it's not that powerful. And it would just be in a niche market, and a few guys like me, the old man cringe community, were really digging in the games. Maybe it was getting hacked. I would see homebrews coming up for this, people doing different things with the controller. That was always my my hope, right? That the mod community out there would do more innovative things with that controller. And that controller is pretty limiting, but I think, you know, I'm probably one of the few people that think this. I think that the controller was actually had some real good ideas. You know, just because I was a big fan of the Wii U and that second controller. And to me, when you play JRPGs or other genres such as horror, that second screen really does add a new layer, right? Of playability. And my long-term hope was that somebody would come up with a few games that they make on their own, maybe a few mods, you know, get a couple of the Japanese games out there that we never gotten, port them to the AMICO. The older ones, not the newer one, guys, the older ones. The older RPGs, and somebody doing something with that. But that's not the reality that we're in right now. The reality is there's no console. There's not going to be any console. And the people in the community are working just as hard as they did pre-launch. All right, guys, I hope you guys are doing well out there. I'll leave you a shot here with the rest of my morning walk. Got to get my minutes in. And I will catch you on the next one. I hope you guys are doing well. It doesn't matter what you think about the console. I just hope you guys are doing well, being happy, and living your best life. Take care.